What is up, everybody? Woo, that's loud. It's your boy Kix. Today is Thursday. Wanted to walk you all through some Cyber Stadium. The game has been live. Today is day 5, which is absolutely awesome. I'm turning on our awesome soundtrack on the website. So we're on day 5. We've sent out 4 days of prizes so far. About $2,000 a day have been going out to all of the players of the game that mint to Cyber Stadium. So I just wanted to walk you all through what's going on, update you on the game, etc. So right now there's $213,000 in the treasury. There's 1,900 gladiators just sitting training, getting gear. There's 54 gladiators risking death, risking permadeath in the Cyber Stadium, and they're fighting for $40 USDC each. Winner and loser both gets that, but losers, they lose their NFT. NFT gets burnt off in the Cyber Stadium. So yeah, we've been going for a couple of days. I think the treasury started at 208,000. So treasury's been growing. The daily prize pool's been going. That's pretty dang cool. If we go over to the war room, you can see I got like 10 gladiators. Every day, if you don't know how Cyber Stadium works, every day you can just chill in the training grounds and you're going to get a piece of loot, a piece of gear, and you can kind of gear up, level up your character, make them stronger, and then at any point in time, you can decide to go into Cyber Stadium. That's where you can fight over the daily prize pool, but you're also risking death in there. So, you know, for example, I got Get the Gat. Get the Gat's got a rare helmet, uncommon armor, epic weapon. So you can see all your stats right here, right? So 48 attack, 46 defense, got some HP, got a good amount of special attack, not much speed, anything like that. So you can go through, you can look at all your different characters, see what they're getting every day, decide if you want to send them into the Cyber Stadium, risk a little death, make a little money. I think GG No Re. I think I'm going to send in GG No Re today. So GG No Re has a primary epic weapon and a secondary weapon that's rare. So very strong combo. And then also has a trinket that adds some speed. So I'll usually be fighting first in the turn-based battles. No HP though, so weak on the HP. But like coming in, cooking at 77 damage. No defense either. So it's hard. I kind of want to sit back and just get a little HP or a little defense. That way I can go in and know I'm going to smack in the Cyber Stadium. But you can send a character into the Cyber Stadium at any point in time.
This is the future. Human era.
You can fire him in and risk the biscuit. So
Evolution.
yeah, I can just send a transaction in if I want to send her into the Cyber Stadium.
This is the future.
And then also you can look and you can see the averages in Cyber Stadium, like the average stats. You can kind of get an idea, you know, if you're going to win or lose. So like if we just compare our stats, so like I got less HP than the average person. I got 100 HP. Average person in Cyber Stadium has 142. But I got more speed than the average person. So usually I'll be fighting first. Got absolutely no defense, right? So I'm getting cooked on defense. But I'm above average for attack. Definitely above average for attack. Definitely above average for special attack. So like the matchup, you're going up against a random person. So you don't know who you're fighting in Cyber Stadium. So you could get lucky. You could get super unlucky. We've actually had someone die that like had a legendary weapon and they lost to someone with an epic weapon on like day 2. They just lost because they went second on all of the turns, and it was like super close match, but just a little damage RNG. The other person ended up winning. But like you could have the second best gear in the game and go up against the person with the first best gear in the game. It's all randomized, so it's all, you know, RNG luck. Or you could go in with not the best gear and go up against someone with worse gear, and you could win and walk away. So there's been some people that have like, you know, sent in 3 characters, all 3 characters win. So they're pulling out like $100. They're basically covering the cost of one of their gladiators in one day. Yeah, so you can see all of that information here. You know, decide if you want to go in the Cyber Stadium or not. My character, I'm just a little scared. If I go up against anybody with good defense and good HP, I'm probably losing. So I may unstake GG No Re. Maybe I'll just RNG in someone else. And so if you're interested in getting in the game is live and you can mint in at any time. It's on Polygon. You just need USDC. It's $100 per character. You can mint literally as many as you want. All that money goes into the prize pool. So much as the game designers, we don't take any money. It all goes into the prize pool. All secondary goes in the prize pool. We're trying to be innovative and do something new here and see what happens when you create these game experiences where like all of the money flowing in the game goes back to the players. So really excited to see how this pans out. When you mint in today, we're finally taking live catch-up loot boxes. So the whole idea is right now, if you mint in, right, and you have no gear, obviously you can't really make any moves. You got to sit in the training grounds for a few days and catch up because you'll have literally no gear. You'll be naked. So we have this thing called catch-up boxes where you can pay an extra, like, I think the final price is going to be like 50 cents per box. But basically, 4 out of 5 days that you've missed since the beginning of the game, you're going to be able to buy catch-up boxes for that. So today's day 5. So you'll be able, if you mint in today, you can pay an extra $2 and you'll get 4 loot boxes. So you'll get some gear right away. Maybe you get some good rolls and you want to hop right into the Cyber Stadium. Maybe you get some okay rolls and you want to sit in the training grounds and gear up. We've also added a ton of information to the website. This page is still under development, but this is the Cyber Stadium battle records. Here you can see all of the top geared players in the game, sorted by different stats. So you can see like this is the top defense players in the game. And you can see a little preview of what their stats are right there. So like this person has the most defense because they literally have a legendary helmet and an epic armor, so that makes sense. So you can kind of see the cream of the crop with this view. You can also go to items and you can just see who has literally like the best top rolled items out there by all of the different categories. And then you can look at live logs. So you can literally filter by any event. This game is 100% on chain. So you can see all of the information. So the last things that happened in the game was a bunch of fighting, right? You can see all of the loot obtained by all of the players out there. You can search an ID, so you can look for a specific piece of loot, specific person, et cetera, et cetera. I think actually, yeah, you can just type in a specific person. So like 1416, right? If we type in 1416, yeah, so we just see all of the data for 1416, and we can see all of the gear that they've got and everything like that. You can also filter by event. So if you just want to see like all of the loot, right? If you want to see just all of the legendary loot that's dropped, right? You want to see all of the legendary weapons that have dropped, right? You can see 37 total have dropped. You can see all of the characters that has dropped too. So this is super fun because like this is the power of on-chain gaming, is we just have all of this awesome data to share with people, and just super excited about Cyber Stadium because we wanted to start with a very simple concept, which is like what happens if we build a simple on-chain game where you're just fighting one battle a day with a cool game loop where you can decide if you want to risk death by going into the stadium for a percentage of the daily prize pool payout. And basically like as a studio, our thought process for like the next 2 or 3 years is like, this is the area that we can innovate and really succeed in as an indie studio. We're not going to build a better big space world game than EVE Online. We're not going to build a better metaverse than Yuga Labs or Fortnite. But there's a lot of synergies between on-chain games and strategy games, and we're really excited to try to like push the envelope there and just continue to do innovative things on chain. Yeah, so if you're interested in playing Cyber Stadium, you can go on secondary on OpenSea and you can just buy a character. You can also come and mint a character at cyberstadium.gg. And once again, it's $100 to mint a character. You can mint it at any time, and you also have the option after you mint to buy the catch-up loot boxes that you have, so you can get into the game with some gear. And you just have to pay, like 50 cents per. If you want to look over all of the game mechanics, I definitely recommend looking at this. We have this Git book on our About page right here. But it's going to go through all of the game mechanics, how everything works by detail, how the combat works, how stats all work. So if you want to get nerdy with the information, you can definitely really understand how the game works. But just the most important thing to understand is you can just sit and do nothing with your character, and every day they're going to fight in the training grounds, and they're going to get gear. But when you go into the Cyber Stadium, you are risking your NFT getting burnt if you lose. If you win or lose, you're walking away with a percentage of the daily prize pool. So today it's going to be $40. Win or lose, you're getting $40 out. But if you lose, that character, that NFT gets burned off. That's part of what keeps the game loop super sustainable, right? Because yeah, we're paying out money every day, but also people are dying every day, and that's reducing the supply. So the remaining players, their relative percentage of the prize pool stays flat, and that's like the beauty of the game is that there's like a nice balance to it. And then if more people are minting in and wanting to try out the game, well, then that's just adding to the prize pool. But yeah, really excited about this. Feel free to hit me up, DM me, whatever. If you have any questions about the game, need any help getting into it. I hope this video was helpful. There's a bunch of more stuff here on this more page I won't get into, but a bunch of avatars to choose from. We built these all using Midjourney. Super cool stuff. Armory, you can see all the weapons in the game. But yeah, hit me up if you have any questions. And thanks for all your support, everybody that's playing Cyber Stadium currently. Later.